Hi, and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. Today we're going to be talking about stick blenders or stick mixers. I think they're one of the essential tools in the kitchen. I had to go out and buy one today. The prices have gone up a little bit since I bought one last time. I used to recommend about $40 to $60. This one was just a little bit shy of $100. It does come with lots of little attachments, and I think that's why the price has gone up somewhat. There still are some cheaper models out there, but I find the build quality is not so good. For instance, I went into Aldi and Lidl. They have some of these a lot cheaper, but they just didn't feel as good. I opened this in the store and had a look, and the build quality seemed great. It's of course Breville again. I'm a big fan of Breville. It wasn't intentional that I bought Breville this time, but we went for it, and I'm going to unbox it now and show you why. Now, it's a lovely box as always with the Breville. I love this sort of plum color. Let's get and open this. It should be quite simple. I just pull out the cardboard. I've got this lovely cherry red or plum red. The Breville control grip manual, plug in, turn on, pull, trigger. We won't be using that. Now it's all kind of simple. I won't bore you with pulling this all out. I'll get it out and you can join me in a second. Here is the control unit. I've got a jug here, and inside is a little pot, which I think, haven't actually unwrapped that yet. It's got a little food processing. Let me take the plastic cover off. It's got a little food processing blade there. And I think one of the things they sell this product as is that this fits inside here, so it keeps it all nice and compact. You have the whisk attachment. I've never really used this part of the machine. I think whisking is far too easy to do by hand, but it's another little extra attachment. I got a feeling this is a sort of combines as a sort of base and a lid. Let's just pull that off again. And a little lid for the jug so that you can keep things fresh in there if you decide to store it in the fridge. But this is the piece that I'm interested in. This is the stick blender. We've got a very nice long cable on here, which is useful when you're working in the kitchen. A little protective cover there on the blade, and then of course pinch these two together and the base of this unit comes off, and that is for easy cleaning. Now this is nice. This is a really solid sort of chrome built base unit. It should be quite easy to keep clean. We've got the top grip unit, the Breville grip control here. I think that just clips on. I don't think you need to squeeze the sides. It's quite ergonomic. It's got an adjustable speed on the top here. Now this is a 700 watt motor. Let's just plug it in and have a little listen. Now, a word of warning, keep your fingers away from the end of these machines. They're for immersion blending really, and let's just give this a little listen. So not too noisy. Okay, so that's going down to the slowest spin and up to the fastest spin. Now for most of what I'm doing, I'm going to be using the faster spin on this, so I'll probably just set it up high and use it like that. The idea of these stick blenders is they're quite versatile. You can take the base stick off and clip this onto this little food processor unit. And if you come in here, you'll see that's ideal for doing herbs or pestos. I believe you could even make a nut butter with this. As I say, you've got a whisk attachment as well. Oh, that's a noisy little thing. But I'll be honest, I'm probably never going to use this. I like to hand whisk. You get much better control. I love the little measuring jugs that come with these. I've got a few of these now and they're great. They've got the milliliters and the fluid ounces on the side. I always think when I unbox something like this, I should give it a go. So let's get and make a nice simple pancake batter to test this thing. We'll keep this nice and simple. I've got a cup of flour, that's about 125 grams. I'm going to add into there a cup of full cream milk. You could use buttermilk, of course, would work really well. We'll sweeten our batter with a tablespoon of sugar, a quarter teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 egg. Now we'll take that stick mixer, pop it in to the mixture, and we're just going to blend that up until we get a nice smooth airy batter. Now disconnect the bottom of the stick mixer, and that'll go nice and easy into the wash. Now it's always going to be a good idea to let your batter develop a little bit and let the flour bloom, maybe about 20 minutes, 30 minutes before you start making the pancakes. Get your pan or skillet nice and hot, a tiny little bit of butter oil, not too much. And then I'm going to pour a little bit of my pancake batter into the center of the pan and just wait until you see those little bubbles start to appear, which means the pancake's cooking through, and then you can flip it over, cook the other side, and then you can stack these lovely airy pancakes up into a nice tower, a little knob of butter, and then some maple syrup or honey if you like, and they are going to taste just fantastic. So pop my butter back on top, and I'm just going to cut through this stack of pancakes. Now, of course, there's way too many here. I'll just take a little bit off the top too. Let's give these pancakes a try. So good. But this video is not about pancakes. When we finish that mouthful, this video is about an unboxing, a first look at the Breville, what is it, control grip. I had to just check then for a moment. The Breville control grip, it's a nice unit, pretty solid. I'll be using it a lot throughout the upcoming videos. And as I say, I paid a little shy of $100 Australian for this, which I thought was a little expensive, but it does feel pretty solid. I'd love to know in the comments down below how much this costs where you are, because I know in the US they pay quite a bit less for this sort of equipment. Anyway, share the love, give this video the thumbs up, and we will see you for a video featuring this and other things very shortly. Take care.